Hello, welcome to Gato Sports podcast, where two average blokes just sit back and talk about the week's action in sports and what's coming up in this weekend. I'm your host, Keith, and joining me is Michael.
Heyo.
Today we'll be talking about the National Football League, English Premier League, and some exciting Rugby World Cup. Let's kick things off with the results, Week 5 results. Got the Bears managing to get a win over Commanders. I for one am happy the Bears won, but also a little disappointed. I wanted them to go 365 days without a win. I wanted to see that.
Yeah, same. I don't know why, but it's the Bears deserve it. Would like to see how long the losing streak would go for.
Yeah, I was, I'm a Bears fan. Always happy to see them win, but little part of me was kind of was hoping to go 365 days without a win, just to see it happen.
Yeah.
It was so close, so very close.
Yeah, but it's a shame the Commanders came out being, the Commanders.
Yeah, they did. Now all the Bears fans are all back on Justin Fields saying he's the man. He can take us to the Super Bowl. It's like, Jesus, settle down. This is your first win of the season.
Yep.
Yeah. You're 1-5 for goodness sake, or 1-4, sorry, after 5 games.
Yeah.
And then the Jaguars over the Bills. That was surprising.
Yeah.
The Bills sort of won that one. The Jags Jags are that kind of team that, if they show up and play, they could, potentially beat anyone and everyone. But they're just being.
I don't think they could beat the Bills.
No way. I don't know what happened to the Bills. The Bills lost that one.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that game because it was, the Jags and the Bills. I was gonna skip it. I was watching the English Premier League at the time.
Yeah.
And then the next result I was happy with, 19-21 to the Falcons. Screw you, Texans. You're devastated.
I was hoping the Texans win.
Yeah, get on a 3-game winning streak. No way, man.
Yeah.
Almost had it too.
Yeah, it's against the Falcons, so close.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
And then we got the Panthers and the Lions. That one I watched, and that was a really good game. The Lions are really showing they mean business this season.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
they're gonna win that. They're gonna win that division. I keep saying it.
Yeah, even though they're going against a struggling side Panthers.
All preseason. Saying, yep, top of the division.
Yeah, you were on the Lions. Oh, you were letting me know all throughout after the draft. You were saying Lions are going to win the division. Lions are going to win the division. Look at them; they're going to win it. And I was like, come on, it's the Lions. They've only finished second. No, you were saying they're going to win it, but look at them now.
Yeah, they're the best team in the division.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Packers that are shadowed their former selves, and Vikings are rebuilding, and
And the Bears are just struggling.
The Bears are the Bears, and the Lions are the only team that's established in that division.
Yeah, I had the Bears winning the division. I should have known better, but Lions are good. They're at 4-1 so far, 4 wins.
Mm-hmm.
One of those wins were against the Chiefs, and so you can't knock them out.
No.
And they went against the Panthers, who are struggling this season. They haven't won a game, but still, they put on 42 points against the Panthers. You said
on the clinic. So.
Yeah. Titans, Colts, 16-23. I think I had the Titans to win that one. I actually can't remember now. But it does.
I think I got Colts. Being like it's ages ago.
Yeah, the Colts are doing surprisingly well in the AFC South. They got 3 wins, 2 losses. Yeah. But that whole AFC South is super tight. Anyone can still win that one.
Yeah.
You got the Giants and the Dolphins. Predictable scoreline there, 16-31. The Dolphins got to win that one all day long. The Giants quarterback, he's just stunned and lost at the moment. He's lost
Yeah,
confidence.
yeah. You can tell he's looked a bit shell shocked.
Yeah, he also walked out with the game with a neck injury, so I think he's in doubt for the next game.
Oh yeah.
And this one is shocking to me. I thought it was going to be a closer game, but it was an absolute blowout, 34-0, Saints over Patriots.
Yeah.
That one got me. I still had the Saints to win that one, but I would have expected a Belichick team to score, not
Yeah.
not to lose that one. That bad.
Yeah. Yeah. That bad.
Yeah, they
It's
they
embarrassing.
the Patriots are just struggling in the AFC East.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's their season done. They can just scratch this whole season. They're over. There's no way they're gonna make it to the postseason.
No, they like they really missed their offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Next game, Ravens 10, Steelers 17. That was an exciting game. It was
Yeah.
kind of, a lot of they both kept no. The Ravens lost that one simply because they just no one on their team could catch the ball. The receivers just could not catch the ball. They were dropping easy catches, and catches win
Mm-hmm.
matches.
Yep.
And if they caught half the balls they were thrown to them, they would have won that game. They
Oh yeah.
just dropping such easy sitters.
Yeah. They should have lost it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bengals.
Any other team that lost?
Oh yeah, because the Steelers are struggling. They're not,
Mm.
especially since in the AFC North, the Ravens are still on top, but the Steelers are right on their heels now.
Yeah.
They both got 3 wins, 2 losses.
Mm-hmm.
This one would have set the Ravens. I think that's probably what got in their head. If they would beat the Steelers, they would have been clear way in front with no one to
Yeah.
worry about. Now they probably went in this game freaking themselves out.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got the Bengals 34-20 to the Cardinals, and the Bengals needed to win that one, so they're still in the race to win the AFC North. That one's wide open. You still got the
Yes.
Ravens, Steelers, Browns, and Bengals. Either one of the sides can still win that division.
Yes. Happy with the Cincinnati win.
Eagles and the Rams, 23-14. I can't remember that one. I think I remember watching it. I can't remember it really, unfortunately.
No, I was at. I think. Yeah, this was early in the morning on Monday for me, so I was getting ready for work.
Yeah. Oh no, wait! I didn't watch that one. I watched the Jets and the Broncos game. That's the one I watched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that one I was going for the Jets, and they're proven to be kind of like an underrated side. Their quarterback is actually better than what all the analysts are saying.
Yeah.
You know, because
Yep.
10 points
The
over the.
that was the. Sorry. Yeah, because the. I don't know about the Broncos because they should have really got on top of the Jets there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should have. The Russell Wilson,
Yeah.
he's having troubles getting the ball out to his receivers. He's just not seeing the wide open receivers.
Yeah, because they were shut off at the start of the third quarter. They didn't get any points in. There was just they were okay in a groove in the first half, the first 2 quarters, but
Yeah,
third quarter the Jets just came out and the Broncos just weren't there.
yeah, he's
By the
showing
time they made
his
their
age.
comeback in the fourth, by the time they made their comeback in the fourth quarter, the Jets just like, no, we've already got this one, mate.
Yeah,
Pack
that's
your bag. The showers.
that's his seems to be what he's been doing consistently throughout his like the season with Wilson is that he's not going out there and trusting when he sees a receiver that's open. He's not trusting them.
Oh, right.
He's,
Okay.
yeah, so he's and then in the third quarter he's just kind of think he's over analyzing it in halftime, looking at the film or getting feedback. So when it comes out in the third quarter, he's now even more down on himself. And then when it comes time to the fourth quarter, he's like, oh crap, I need to come back, and he puts on a show.
Maybe
And
too much feedback from the offensive coordinator or the QB
yeah, I think there's issues between him and the head
coach.
coach.
Yeah,
They're not
just
they're not agreeing with each other's.
yeah, because he was a bit shaky, but I mean they're on top of in the first half.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like they put up a good show against the Chiefs this Thursday night, but they can't rely on the defense. And speaking of the Chiefs, they just scraped away with a win, 27-20 over the Vikings.
I don't know. I don't know. I got a feeling a call from Vegas to make sure they got the you know
Oh, there was
didn't make the spread in this one. So I don't. They should have got a lot more points over the Vikings than that.
yeah. There's seems to be some weird stuff happening with the Chiefs game. Like
Yeah,
Mahomes isn't as good as he was. He seems like every time they get in a win, it's not really a convincing win. But they always make it
no,
out like it's a convincing win, but it's 3 points here, 7 points there, you know?
yeah, no points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like they just relaxed and just rested for the game coming up next week.
Yeah, it's just, there seems to be a lot of calls going to the Chiefs' favor.
Mm.
It's just too suspicious.
Yeah, that one's odd because there's no way this Vikings team can get 20 points on the Kansas City Chiefs, and yeah,
The Chiefs as a side, they should have scored 40 points on the Vikings, but
yeah,
they're really the Chiefs are just really not. They're winning, but they're just winning.
yeah. They had that one blowout game, but and then that's it.
Yeah, that's what they should be doing against a lot of these sides, but they're not.
Yeah. They should have had put on a clinic like the Lions or the Saints did. 42 points or 34 points a zip.
Yeah, and then like the next game, the 49ers 42, the Cowboys 10. That's what the Chiefs should be doing. And I watched that game. That game was, I was cheering on the 49ers all the way.
Yeah.
And then
Yes. But the thing is, I expect the Cowboys to be a bit better in defense than what they put on. The Cowboys started off solid this season. Like they're like out to make up for the past few seasons. Like we played bad.
Yep, and I don't know what happened to the Cowboys. They just seem to be, they just seem to be the classic Cowboys.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah, and we got the Packers 13, Raiders 17. That was a good, exciting game to watch. I was disappointed the Packers didn't win.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. Packer supporter. Yeah.
Yep. so now the Packers are just sitting comfortably at second place, and Lions first in the AFC North. So I think the AFC North is set.
Yeah.
Unless the Bears manage to keep this one game winning streak going.
I think there's one. I don't think they can.
Neither do I. Well, so we had the Broncos game last night. There was one called. There was called a pass interference, which I didn't think was pass interference. But again, you can see Chiefs won by 11 points against the Broncos. Which normally you win by 11 points, you'll be normally you'll be happy. But you go against the Broncos, who only has won one game this season.
Yeah.
And they.
And again, they just coasted him. They didn't really were looking for touchdowns. They just went, let's just take the 3 points on offer, the field goals, and field goals. And
they were trying.
They're just coasting it for a big match, I suppose. But I don't know. Something weird with the Chiefs.
Yeah, there definitely is, because it does look like they're just coasted, because they can get up to the final 20 yards, the red zone. They can get there very easily, very comfortable. But when they're there, they just seem to be, I don't know what's going on. And I think my suspicion is that Mahomes is trying to get Travis Kelsey a touchdown to make all the Taylor Swift fans happy. So,
Maybe.
so all the defenders are on Travis Kelsey.
Yeah.
So now Mahomes has to try to find someone else. But he's probably been told no. You had to deliver him the ball, and he's like, well, he's not open. I can't give him the ball. So I wonder if that's where it is.
Yeah, because if Kelsey when he gets a touchdown, they gotta cut the camera feeds to Taylor Swift's reaction, and then
all the
that's
time.
what you get in there. Yeah. But anyway, that's what they do to sell the game, to get viewers and
it's working.
Advertising revenue. So, well, anyway.
It's working business wise. I agree with it. It's working because you're getting a bunch of 300 million people who normally won't watch the NFL now are suddenly interested in watching the NFL.
Yeah. But like I said last week, is like as long as the majority of these are like female viewers, they switch over and watch the women's league. They'll be, it would be worth it. It would be worthwhile.
Oh yeah.
Get the women's league revenue up so they can get paid what they deserve. And it's like, no one's watching their games. Bums in seats, sell tickets, buy the merch.
Yep.
But anyway, hopefully there's some positives coming from this.
Yeah. That's why I'm putting up with it.
At the moment. Yeah, it's a headache at the moment. I'm avoiding Chiefs games because I'm burnt out from the Taylor Swift.
Oh yeah, I had a mock drink game going, so I had my just a glass of water, just simply want to see how much liquid I can get through every time, and I down in probably
every time what?
Every time they mention Taylor Swift or they show Taylor Swift, and they mention Kelsey and Swift, so anytime anything Taylor Swift related, take a shot, take a drink. I just went through pretty much like a whole gallon of milk, so 2 liters of water. So it's pretty unbearable, but I'm tolerating it, like you said, business. It draws in revenue. Hopefully, get a female league, going off the ground, and also trickles off into other sports, female sports as well.
Yes, that'd be good.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd be really good.
Yeah, because I really like the female World Cup. Can't express how much I really enjoyed it to see this World Cup.
In the soccer.
Yeah. It was a completely different World Cup than the previous Women's World Cup. Well, the other ones, it was like watching high school kids. This one was watching semi-pros.
I'm going to put it down to the host nation. Yeah, not biased. Yeah, Australia. Just the amount of people that were at the games.
Oh yeah, Australia showed up.
Yeah, we showed up, and these girls. They would never play in these stadiums that big with that capacity.
No.
So it was great to see the players turn up and they were excited. So you saw a lot of upsets. The girls just put on a show. It was, like you said, it was a fantastic World Cup to watch.
Oh,
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. So I'm
great. The girls loved it. It was like a carnival. Like if you walked around the streets in Brisbane, it was like a carnival. There's just players around and. It's a good vibe.
That's exactly it. It reminded me of the early 2000 World Cup where they were all about playing beautifully and putting on entertaining for the fans and all that stuff.
Yeah, the Korea Japan World Cup that was one of my favorites.
Yep, but so I'm because of that this last World Cup with the Women's World Cup. I'm now excited for the next one, and I'm into watching the women's league now as well.
As long as the people show up to the games, it'll be good.
Oh yeah, because when you watch the games in New Zealand, when you watch the games that were hosted and played in New Zealand in the World Cup, it's like hardly anyone there, and you go, I don't think I want to watch this. But you watch the games that were hosted in Australia, and it's like sold out stadiums, and the atmosphere is crazy, and the players, you can see it in their face, like they looked around, it's a packed stadium, and now they're super amped up. It was great.
It was fantastic. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, we're kind of going off rails there. So wrapping up the week on Sunday, we got the Ravens and the Titans. The Ravens they'll bounce back. They'll get this. I think they just had, you know, we're going against our divisional rivals. We need to win the game. This is it. This is secure our spot in the playoffs, kind of vibe.
Yeah,
And they just kind of got in
yeah,
their own head and lost the game. This
yeah. You're
one,
probably right. So I might follow you on that one. I was thinking Titans
yeah,
because but um, it's because I think they showed some promise against the Colts. Colts is a good team, and they put on 16 points and it kept them down
yeah,
to 23. So I think that's a good sign for the Titans.
oh yeah,
Like you said, I think the Ravens they just got in their head last week.
yeah. Because it certainly looked like they were trying too hard, like they're in their own head. That's what I
Yeah,
kind of got of them because
yeah.
they were thinking,
I agree.
yeah, I'm gonna get this touchdown after I catch this ball, and then they forget to catch the ball.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
just looking at the next one, Commanders and Falcons.
yeah, that one's got it. I'm gonna go for the Commanders.
No,
Oh no no no! I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for the Falcons. I haven't been impressed with the Commanders the last couple of games. I just remember
Yeah.
I'm going for the Falcons because the Falcons seem to be finding their groove.
Yeah, and who did I just play? The Texans.
Yep.
The week before, I believe. Let me just bring it up. Sorry, I had my notes here, but I lost them. Professional.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, they lost against the Jags. Sorry. Yeah, yeah,
Well, the Jags is a good team though.
yeah.
The Falcons are still kind of rebuilding. Well, they are rebuilding.
Good, and yeah.
Yeah, so good. So we're both going for the Falcons in that
I
one.
mean, yeah, I think actually, I'm going back, and they looks they're equal strength, yeah, in form wise.
Yeah. That's gonna be a close, good game to watch. But I think the Falcons got to edge out in that one.
Yeah, yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And next one, two struggling teams. Who's got to struggle harder? Bears versus Vikings. I'm gonna go for the Bears. I don't know why, but because simply, I could tell you why. Fields, he's starting to trust his receivers. They got rid of Claypool because Fields and Claypool weren't seeing eye to eye, so they got rid of Claypool. Now that's going to free up some like the other receivers in rotation that Fields is able to connect with.
Oh yeah,
And Fields has been the last two games has been like looking like a completely different quarterback. Like he's one of the top tier quarterbacks. I wouldn't go that far that he is, but he's showing promise. But he does.
right.
His biggest weakness is the third quarter. He does turn off hard in the third quarter. So that's where Vikings probably got to get him. And the Vikings did put on a really good show against the Chiefs last week, but the Chiefs are,
Yeah.
well, I should say, are struggling. But I'm just going to stick with the Bears.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings. The Chiefs put on 20 points against. I mean, the Vikings. I'm going for the Vikings. They did put 20 points against the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's a big achievement.
There's no shenanigan involved in that Vikings Chiefs games. Then yeah, the Vikings should get the Bears.
Yeah,
Bears wins, and I'm gonna call shenanigans. But anyway.
yeah. I think people will go, well, Taylor Swift isn't at the game, so if the Vikings win, then there is shenanigans. So the Vegas went, oh shit, guys, make sure the Chief wins.
Yeah. Anyway,
Next game, Seahawks versus Bengals. The Seahawks are surprising for me. I had them not doing well, but they're coming out proving me wrong as they should.
yeah.
And going
Yeah,
against
I think they're surprising a lot of people because I've been watching a few people talking about the teams.
yeah,
They said Seahawks are like, I don't know, they looked a bit shaky at the start of the season, but I don't know.
yeah. So,
No one really gave them that much chance.
no, I didn't. I didn't think they would
Yeah.
be like struggling at the bottom. I thought they'd going to be like mid tier, but they're
Mhm.
proving they want to go to the playoffs. So I'm going
Yep.
for the Seahawks because I like the attitude.
Yeah, Seahawks gonna win, but I'm gonna go for Bengals.
Yeah. Every time I go for the Bengals, they lose.
Might go a sneaky little dollar on the spread for the Bengals.
Go for it. I tell you what, I'm putting money on the 49ers to make it 6 in a row.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next.
Next. Okay, we got the Saints versus Texans. We all know who I'm going for. The Saints.
The Tech.
and you just go for the Texans because I never go for the Texans. Is that it?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Next game is the Colts and Jaguars. I was going to say the Jaguars straight away, but no, I'm just sticking with the Jags.
Okay. Colts.
Because they put on a real good performance against the Bills, and that Bills side isn't easy to beat. I think because they just, I don't know, I don't think that was luck. I think they're showing that they have the skill. Who are you going for?
Yeah. I'm going to go for the Colts.
Yeah, that's a good choice. And we got the Panthers, who are they going to get a win this season? Because they got against the Dolphins right now, and I don't think they're going to win that one.
They shouldn't get a win against the Dolphins.
No.
Shouldn't.
They shouldn't. No, they won't. I think the Panthers are going to be dead last and going to get the number 1 pick.
It's like, why are they even here?
Yep. Patriots and the Raiders. I gotta go to Raiders.
Yep, Raiders.
Yeah.
Because I don't like the Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots are your Texas for me.
Oh, yeah, I never liked the Patriots. Not a Patriots guy.
Yeah.
Raiders.
This is going to be a very exciting game. The Lions versus Buccaneers.
I would like to watch this game.
Yep.
Very much to. But unfortunately, I don't think it's telecast in Australia. Let me just double check that.
That would be a grand shame because I'm going for.
Oh no, it is. It's on 7 Plus in Australia. So
nice.
Awesome. I want to watch it. I'll be watching that game.
Who you rooting for?
Detroit.
Nice. Yeah, I can't believe we're both rooting for Detroit this season.
I know. Last season was completely opposite. We were against Detroit.
Yeah, and the season before that one, and the season before that one.
No, that was Stafford's last season. Or Stanford or whatever.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I was barracking for Detroit in a few games because I just like Matthew Stanford.
Yeah, so do I. I like his
after
attitude.
they traded him, after they traded him, I was like, nah. See you later, Lions. I'm going for Lions.
Yep. Next one, Cardinals and the Rams. The Cardinals are just on the struggle bus for me.
Same with the Rams. I mean, come on, Rams. You need to win this one.
Yeah. Eagles and the Jets. I think this is where the Eagles could lose their first game of the season.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. Gonna be.
I think the Jets are gonna be the Jets and just do what Jets do. Going for Eagles 6 in a row.
6 in a row. All right, I'm gonna go for the Jets.
Ooh, big man.
Yep. Well, Giants and the Bills.
Even though Bills are 3-2, should be doing better than that. But anyway.
Yeah, the Giants are just
Giants.
Yeah, I think that's definitely them gone for the season. They ain't going to make it. And then Monday Night Football, we got Cowboys versus Chargers. I think the Cowboys going in that one.
Yep, Cowboys.
Yeah, they always seem to do well. In this season, they do well after a loss.
Yes.
So,
and they started off so well too, the Cowboys. So
yeah, they did. And the standings, we got the Bills on top of the AFC East. That one's got to be flipping and flopping and changing. But yep, and I think the Patriots is going to finish last. The Jets still have a chance to finish second.
Doubt it. Question mark. Question mark on that.
Yeah, they have a chance. Not saying they will, but they have a chance.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the only change that's going to happen is going to either be either the Bills finishing on the AFC East or the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And then we got AFC West with the Chiefs on top of there. I think how we're looking at it right now is how it's going to be, I reckon. I think that would
No,
sit.
no, I think no, no, I think the Broncos might do. No, no, Broncos not doing well this season.
No. I think
I don't
that's.
know why I was talking about vote for them, but Chargers, the Raiders might do a late charge over the
They,
Chargers.
they could do a late charge, but I'm thinking that's it. That's how it is. And AFC North, that one's going to be a nice tough battle to the end.
Yeah. Yep. Anyone's in that one.
And same with the AFC South.
Yep.
That one's all those two divisions are all still up in the air.
Yep.
And then we got over to the AFC East. I say AFC East is how it's going to look for the end of this, from now to the end of the season.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yep, it's going to be them. I think Cowboys they're going to be fighting for that wild card spot.
Yeah.
There's 3 wild card spots, I believe, so they're going to be fighting for one of them.
Yeah.
And then we got the AFC West, which I'm thinking that's it. 49ers, Seahawks, Rams, and Cardinals.
Nah, I don't know.
I think
the 49 is locked in. I think it's still got to be a nice battle for second place there.
yeah, it's gonna be a battle, but I think I'm all aboard the Seahawks at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, with their current form, I keep writing them off, but they keep kind of proving me wrong. They're a game behind because they had the bye last week, but I think they gotta do well.
Yeah.
The AFC North, set in stone. That's it.
Yep. Yep.
Although the Bears could come back and finish third.
Nah.
Nah, I think that's
Although.
it. Although, yeah, nah.
Nah.
And then the AFC South, I think the Saints might have a late charge and beat the Falcons and come second.
Yeah. Yeah. Saints should be doing a lot better than what they are.
Yeah, they should be.
Yep.
And I think Panthers are going to be out at no wins this season. No, I think that's it. I don't think they're going to get a win. But so far, that's what the playoffs are looking. We've got the Chiefs, Dolphins, Ravens, Colts, Bills, Jaguars, and Steelers wrapping out the top 7 there. And then you got teams like the Chargers, Browns, can't believe it, Texans, and then the Titans who could take one of those spots.
Yeah, it'd be the Texans.
Yeah, because I don't think the Jags and the Steelers are set in there quite yet.
No.
But the Colts are only lucky to get in there simply because they coming first. And then you got the playoffs picture looking for the NFC at the moment. 49ers, Eagles, Lions, Buccaneers, Seahawks, Cowboys, and Falcons. And I like to see the Packers in there, but currently I can't see them getting in there. So you got the Saints, Rams, Packers, and Commanders who are fighting for that could get in there to get one of the wildcard spots, but they have to do better than the Seahawks, Cowboys, and Falcons, which is going to be a tough arc. So probably the Falcons may drop out and give room for the Saints.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the English Premier League, and we got some upcoming games. Wait, no. Oh, if we can ignore that.
What's that side? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what they say. I'm pretty sure Luton and Tottenham played.
Yeah, that's why I was talking straight. It's like, wait a minute. I watched that game.
You gotta talk about it. I can tell you, like, I'm gonna go for Tottenham. I think there might be maybe a wet red card in there, and I'll win by 1 goal. Put your house on it.
My God, he's right. Yeah, so we got Tottenham walking away with a win. They should have got another goal in there, but they're on top of the league. I was singing that in when they after the win.
Yeah.
We are top of the league. We are top of the league.
Yeah.
Then we got Fulham and Sheffield United. I think Sheffield United's done. They're gone. They're out. Relegated. That was their game to prove that they could still be in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's done. Chelsea decided to show up and play. They gave everyone enough head start. Now here they are,
Yep.
walking away with a convincing win.
Maybe they're sick of you talking trash about them.
Yeah, well they came from behind in that one, so
Yeah.
United walk away with a. They just scraped away with a win there.
Mm. A lot going wrong with the United.
There is, yes, they won, but by one goal against Brentford. Come on now,
Yeah.
you're better than that.
Yep.
Should Brentford's like 15th on the table. Come on.
Yeah.
And you got Everton walking away with a really convincing win there.
Mm-hmm.
So that Everton, I think they're going to be just fine. They shouldn't be where they are on the table. They should be more mid-table, Everton. But
Yeah.
you got Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest 0-0. That was, not gonna lie, pretty boring. And here's a surprising result: 2-2 Liverpool Brighton.
Yeah. It was surprising.
I mean, sure, Brighton's like sitting sixth on the table, I believe, and but it's still Brighton. if you want to win the league, you have to beat those top side. I can't believe I'm just calling Brighton the top side. You have to beat those sides that's up there.
Yeah.
That's contending to be the European spots.
Yep.
So I don't think Liverpool's going to win at all this season, but they are going to be in the European League, the European Cups.
Still early days. It's a different season after Christmas. So.
It is, but you still have to win those games. And you got West Ham, Newcastle, 2-2. I was going for the Magpies, but it was that one, even though it's a draw, was a fun game to watch. They proved that they're equal. Where West Ham's like 7, Newcastle's 8. So, and Wolves and Aston Villa 1-1. Those two are fighting to see who wants to be relegated by the feels of things. But Aston Villa is still 5th on the table for some reason. So Wolves did pretty good. Managed to get a win against that. They're trying to fight to stay out of it. They don't want to go back down. They want to stay in the Premier League. They like it here. And I want the Wolves to stay because I like the Wolves. Arsenal, Man City. That was a great game.
Yeah.
And I was happy with the result, which kept our Tottenham top of the league.
Yeah.
Yep. So we got no English Premier League this week because of the international break with the European Cup qualifiers matches happening and some World Cup matches happening. So come Saturday 21st, we've got Liverpool, Everton. Liverpool should, but you don't know. Everton not want to be relegated, but Liverpool should walk away with that one. Brentford, Burnley. I think there's got to be probably a draw in that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Bournemouth and Wolves. Going for Wolves.
Yeah, Wolves.
I think
Wolves want to stay in.
Yeah, Wolves want to stay in. Bournemouth not showing that they want to stay in. They say they do, but they're not showing it.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest versus Luton. I going for Luton simply because I want them to stay in because their stadium's hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be great. Definitely good, but yeah, for a Luton win.
Yeah,
I think that would be a draw.
Yeah, that's going to be a draw, and their story is great. Man City versus Brighton. I think that one's going to be a tough game for Man City.
Yeah, you would think it would be an easy game, but Brighton's surprise package.
They are. So I think Man City may probably just scrape away with a 1-goal win in that one.
Yep.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they ends the draw. But I'm going for Man City.
Yep.
Newcastle versus Crystal Palace. Newcastle all day, every day. Chelsea versus Arsenal. Come on, Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal.
Yeah. Now, if Man United do not convincingly beat Sheffield United, Man United should be relegated. Sheffield United's dead last without a win.
Mm-hmm.
And if they win by 1 goal, if United win by 1 goal, they deserves no trophies. They deserve nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aston Villa and West Ham, that's got to be a really tough match, that one. Probably.
Yeah, it would be.
Probably a draw.
Villa. No,
Yeah.
Villa.
Yeah, I'm going to go for West Ham. Go Hammers. And do we need to talk about the Monday game? Beloved Tottenham. Fulham. Yes, go Tottenham.
Tottenham will stay on top of the league.
Yep.
Sorry, Fulham.
Yeah, and speaking of the table, there it is. Tottenham, way just up there. Thought I'd never see it, but here they are.
Yep.
I think they're top 4. What it's going to be, as in their position is going to obviously change, but I think those are the top 4 teams currently.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it's going to finish. Either one of those ones can potentially win it.
Yeah. I got a feeling, sneaky suspicion, Liverpool might drop off at the end and might finish 5th or 6th.
Oh yeah, I could see that happening. But
Yeah.
I can see it, but I think it's.
But I think that's your top 4 teams.
Yeah, I think the 5th place teams are going to be fighting for it. You got Aston Villa all the way down to United, and potentially Chelsea now showing that they want that 5th place.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So you got a bunch of teams fighting for that 5th place.
Mm-hmm.
So then there's Chelsea right there. They're right on their heels now after that win, convincing win.
Yep.
Yeah, and then you got Burnley, Bournemouth, and Sheffield United. Sheffield United is 100% gone. They're out. Just scrap them. Just why even play against them? Bournemouth also the same thing. They haven't even got a win yet, but they've walked away with 3 draws, so they're showing some potential. But
yeah,
they're gone. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Luton,
Look at that goal again. 18 goal against, so
yeah,
minus 13 goal difference. So
yeah.
those draws won't save them.
No. So you still got, even the Wolves aren't free yet. Nottingham Forest is scraping, they stay out, and Fulham and Chelsea, I think, are kind of getting there. They're finding their, especially Chelsea, they're starting to find their groove now.
Yeah. I don't see United actually getting to the 5th place because there'll be that goal difference that would let them down because they're like Hampton with a -3 goal difference. That shouldn't be allowed.
Their goalkeeper is just shocking, absolutely shocking.
He's not a Premier League goalkeeper.
Definitely not. And people say, yeah, they say give him a chance. It's like, he had chances. Look at him. Have you seen him play? Out of position, dives over the ball. He doesn't do anything.
Yep.
You got Luton.
Doesn't look comfortable in the box at all.
No, Luton goalkeeper looks way better than he does.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, on to the Rugby World Cup. The group stage is all said and done. You got Portugal getting their first win. First ever win in the World Cup. And against Fiji.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful game, that one. A beautiful moment.
Yeah.
It felt like they won the World Cup.
Yeah.
It
was good to see when the Portugal players arrived at home, the fans were there at the airport.
They were. That meant so much to the nation. And it was also to the players that they saw all those people showed up.
Yep.
So now hopefully they can get a league going in Portugal. So they don't have to be part-time players.
Yep.
That's the thing. They're part-time players and they beat Fiji by 1 point.
Yep.
Yeah. And you got teams like Georgia, why did they even show up?
Yep.
Yeah, there's some good games there. Like England versus Samoa. I was rooting for Samoa.
Yeah.
The Japan versus Argentina, I watched that one. That was very exciting. Japan had an opportunity to win it. All the guy had to do was pass it to his winger. He just had to pass the ball. But he decided, I'm going to score. Took 2 steps, got tackled.
No. Bombed it.
Yep. All he had to do is catch the ball, which he did, and then pass. The winger was wide open to score. Wide open. Oh, well.
Yeah. That happens.
Yeah. And Tonga getting a good win over Romania. So it's like, why bother Romania or Georgia? Why bother? Because even, like, you go, well, they're the developing nation. You know, they're not as good as the year they get. But Portugal won. They're part-time players. They played with heart. That's what I love about them.
Exactly.
They walked away with 1 win and 1 draw. Fantastic.
Yep.
And now leading into the quarterfinals, we got Wales versus Argentina, and Ireland and New Zealand. Winners will play each other's. Wales should win that. Argentina are the giant killers, but Wales should win that one. And the next game, Ireland and New Zealand. Holy crap!
That'll be a cracker.
Yeah,
That'll
will
be a
be.
cracker.
Yeah.
I can see. You can see Ireland can get an upset there, but the All Blacks, they got pride.
No, they do.
They can see behind them. They have to win this.
Yep.
But that's gonna be a cracker of a game.
Yeah. And then you got England versus Fiji. England's got to win that one. And then the match that should be the Rugby World Cup final. France versus South Africa.
Yes. Yeah. Talking to a few people, they said, this should have been the World Cup final match.
Yeah. It should be. That right there is the World Cup final match.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that one. That'll be a cracker game too.
Yeah, so that was I'm thinking South Africa's got to win that one, but France home stadium.
France. France all the way.
Yep. Got to go for France.
That's good. Yeah, that home ground advantage, and I think they've just been a better side.
Yeah, they are. They've been more consistent and just the way how they've been playing, and I've been watching them play, and it's like, yeah, they're there for one reason only.
Yeah.
To win that World Cup.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, that's been your weekly wrap up with nice sports talk with myself, Keith, and Michael here at Gato Sports Podcast. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. Until next week. See ya.
Bye.